Welcome to News in Your Car, right out of Chicago. Let's get going.
Hello, everyone. It's a beautiful day in Chicago today. I think the weather's pretty nice. It's like 40 degrees out. 48 degrees. Beautiful out here. Yeah, I just got back to Chicago. I had to go to Florida to take care of an issue with my mother. Things worked out. She's doing great. And I was there for 2 weeks, and then and I felt like crap the whole time. So upon my return, as soon as I landed, I went to the hospital, and they kept me for 4 days, and they said I had influenza A. And in light of this COVID-19 or coronavirus, it's kind of scary. They kept me for 4 days. Anyway, one of the things I really wanted to address and talk about is, and I think I put it at the beginning of this video, the car I just bought about a year and a half ago. I guess I almost had 2 years. I bought it in October 2018, and it was an electric vehicle. It was a Chevrolet. It was a toss-up between the Tesla and the Chevrolet Bolt. Tesla, I'll tell you, that's beautiful car. Love it. I especially love the ludicrous mode, which is, man, it's actually ludicrous. You hit this button on it, and then you punch it from stop, and it kind of throws you back, kind of like riding a roller coaster. It was smooth. It was great. I even did the driverless mode or driving mode, or I don't even know what the mode is called, where the car, you get on the highway and it drives by itself. It turns. It puts a turn signal on and everything. It just, one thing you have to do is like keep your hands loosely on the wheel so it knows that someone is there. Other than that, it did everything perfectly for me. Really enjoyed the car. I did the 3 and the 5, and I don't remember which one was the best fit for me. I'm a big guy, and one of those cars is really kind of tight to get into. And you think that the Chevrolet Bolt is the same way, but it's not. I got plenty of leg room here, headroom, everything. It's a beautiful car. I have no problems or issues with it at all. But what I liked about the Tesla is that, and this sounds like a Tesla video, but it's not. What I liked about the Tesla was the charging stations. They have a big infrastructure where basically you can charge it anywhere. And I live in Chicago, so it's not that bad charging here. I live on the Southside, and it seems like they're kind of scarce on the Southside. I mean, but nonetheless, I can still charge my car with no problems at all. One of the reasons why I bought it is A, to reduce my carbon footprint, and B, is so I don't have to go to the gas station. Gas fluctuates so much, especially in Chicago. One day it's $2.99, the next day it's like $2.89, and I'm like, there's no such thing as price gouging, or it's illegal, but it sure does feel like there's some price gouging going on in Illinois, more importantly in Chicago. I can go over to Indiana and the gas is $2.89. I go to Indiana, which is like 6 miles away from where I live, and gas will be like $2.40. It's like, wow, how could that? How? And the other thing is that when I bought the car, the license plate was $35 for a 2-year. What is it called? Sticker on it. So if I bought in 2018, it would cost me $35 for 2 years for a sticker, which is like, wow. And then for a car, for a regular gas car, I think it was $220 for 1 year. Wow, I'm making out. Let's do this now. Well, when I bought the car, and it also gave me a $750 rebate, which is great. I mean, that's $750 in my pocket. Only if the car hasn't sold over like 200,000 models or 200,000 vehicles of that model. So I bought the car and I went to go get my first license plate as an electric vehicle, because the first one wasn't an electric vehicle. It was a regular license plate for gas powered vehicles. In Illinois, if your vehicle ends in EL, it stands for electric vehicle. And I don't know why they have to, discern the difference between electric vehicle and regular vehicle, but now I know why. But $35 for 2 years is like, wow, what a big savings. Well, after they gave me my initial gas-powered license plate, they changed me over to electric vehicles and electric license plate, and they said the license plate now are $280 for 1 year sticker. That's more than a gas-powered. And their logic behind it was, which makes no sense to me, because anyway. And I do understand that most cities and states are going broke for whatever reason, spending their money on whatever they're doing. But they changed it to $280 for 1 year because they said because they're losing money on the gas tax. What? Well, how does that make sense? You're losing money on the gas tax, so you're going to penalize everybody who's bought an electric vehicle to recoup the money. I thought this was a plus for the world, for emissions, for the carbon footprint, for sustainability of this planet, everything. But no, not in Chicago, not in Illinois. They'd much rather tax you to death than have you try to keep this planet alive a little bit longer. It just sounds so ridiculous to me. You're going to tax me more because I bought an electric vehicle, so now instead of me paying $35 for 2 years, I get to pay $280 for 1 year because I am no longer purchasing gas. That's so ridiculous. Now I thought about, since I'm so close to Indiana, why don't I find somebody who lives in Indiana, and then, that was in my military days when I could do stuff like that. But I'm no longer in the military, so you can't do stuff like that. Not only that, Indiana charges you based on your car or how much your car is worth, or something like that. I got this buddy who came from Indiana. He was up here for a couple months, and he was telling me that they charge if you have like a Cadillac, you pay like $600 for a year for a license plate sticker because you have a Cadillac. That sounds even more ridiculous. So I guess it's based on how much money you spend on the car is how much your sticker's gonna cost. What kind of incentive is that to, man? I guess I'd buy a bunch of junk cars and drive them around. Anyway, how does your state charge you on electric vehicles? Do you have an electric vehicle? Why would you not have one? I mean, just think about the savings it is. I mean, for me, I bought my car outside of Chicago, and this dealership has a level 3 charge. It's like less than a mile away from where I work. So I dropped my car off there. They shuttle me back to work, and then when my app says my car is full, I call them up and they come pick me back up. So I actually have to pay nothing. Excuse me, the ambulance coming by. I actually pay nothing to recharge or fill up my car with free gas or electricity when I'm here. And I'm 44 miles away from where I live in Chicago. So I drive about 88 miles a day, and it's a huge savings. The only thing that I had a initial problem with was the anxiety of, oh my god, I got 40 miles to go, what am I gonna do? Well, this car never runs out of energy. I mean, I can push it till it stops, but it's still never out, completely out. It's pretty cool to have. I kind of enjoy it because I'm just passing all kind of gas stations right now, which is really beautiful. Really nice. I have enjoyed it and will continue to enjoy it. Although now I'm thinking about the Tesla. There's this new Tesla out, the Tesla Y, and that looks really nice. It looks big enough for me to get into. It's almost like a crossover or smaller SUV. The X, which starts out at $110,000, that's just a little too much money for me right now. Maybe when I get more subscribers, I could showcase that and show you what's going on with the Model X. But what I'd like to say right now is subscribe. Send me your questions if you guys have any questions or want to respond or reply or just say something. It would really be nice to interact with you guys a lot more than what I've been interacting. It seems like I'm not getting that many questions or responses. Anyway, send me some questions. Make a comment. Subscribe. And as my brother says, hit that post notification bell so that I can send you an email to let you know when I have some new videos coming out. I'm tired of this mustache too. I think it's time for it to go. What do you think about it? I also got a haircut while I was down in Jacksonville, Florida at this great place. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll look it up and put it in there. But what they do is they put a hot towel on your head and shave your head with a straight edge razor. They trim up your beard, your mustache. It was really nice. It's kind of like a pampering style, and I enjoyed it. I was there 4 years ago, and man, they gave me the works. This time I only got a trim up because they didn't have anybody qualified to use a straight edge razor. But nice, really nice. Down in Jacksonville, Florida. I think I put a little video up there showing you me getting a little trim. All right, thanks you guys. So, not so. Then when I'm at home, I just plug it up.